All right, guys. All right, what's up, everybody? Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Oh, you guys are muted, so won't be able to hear everybody. But anyways, happy Friday. Today is Friday. I know I normally do music class, or I'll do some random thing that Andres has me do, but he wanted to do something different with you guys. I'm not no car expert, but I do know how to do basic stuff. Basic stuff that's really important. That if I didn't know how to do, my dad would shun me. So um, today I'm going to show you guys how to change a tire in your car because, again, like I was explaining earlier, it's very important to. I think, in my opinion, it's more important than knowing how to, change your oil because, again, like I was saying, if you get stuck in the middle of the road and it's like 2 in the morning, and you're off of what's that one 5 or something, and there's nobody around to help you, what are you gonna do? You have to wait till the morning, or hopefully some hillbillies don't pick. I'm just playing, but you guys, seriously, you guys got to know how to change your tire. And so also before I start, so the thing is, I'm in my garage right now. Hold on, let me flip the camera. I'm in my garage right now. So the thing is, like, right, this zone right here, I don't know if you guys can see this zone right here is where the Wi-Fi starts to die off. So I have my tripod set up right there. I tried getting my car as close as I could to the house without my mom yelling at me. So I'm gonna be, if I start to cut off, it's because the Wi-Fi dies out right about here. And I know because every time I come into my car to put music, the Spotify starts to like try to connect with the my phone service and the Wi-Fi. So if I start breaking up, it's because it's right here. So if I go over here, it's gonna probably go out, but we'll see how it goes. If you guys can't hear me, make sure to let me know. That's if I even have a signal. But anyways, you guys, again, good morning. Hope you guys are doing great today. It's my neighborhood. It's a nice day out today. My favorite type of day. Like I said, all my neighbors are coming out. Could I zoom in? No, I can't. Oops, what did I just do? All right, guys. So the plan originally was my parents' spare car had a flat tire on it. So what I was going to do was change their tire. But that is now my little brother's car. So I'm actually decently surprised he actually listened. I showed him how to put air on his tires. So he actually did it. He actually filled it up and he took it to the mechanic shop to get it switched. I told him I would do it for him, but I guess he got impatient. So my car is fine, but I'm going to go ahead and change this tire, which again is not flat, as you can see, because I do a good job of taking care of them. Because again, if not, I'll be done ski. I normally don't do this on. Am I cutting off? Can you guys still hear me? Because I'm way past the zone.
I can hear you.
Perfect. Thank you. So, anyways, I normally don't change. You can't really tell from this angle, but I'm uphill, so I normally don't change my tire up here. But because of the kill zone, I didn't want to do it out there because the Wi-Fi would go completely out. So since I'm on an uphill, I went ahead and put some bricks behind my tires. I don't want to go any more further after this line, but if you guys can see there, put a brick there on the other side because again, the car might roll back. I don't know if I die. UCP is getting a lawsuit. I'm just playing. Can't take away the funds. You don't got any. I'm just playing. Who am I going to sue? All right, guys. So anyways, you guys. So the first and foremost thing, does anybody want to give me an idea? What do you do as soon as have you guys ever had a flat tire? I don't know if you guys have ever been in a car that has a flat tire, but as soon as you have a flat tire in your car, what happens to the car normally? What starts to happen? It starts to like shake really, really violently, right?
Yeah.
And normally you can tell from what side it's coming from, right? Because you'll be able to tell where the shaking has come from. So this happened a couple of times to me. So the first thing you must do is you must obviously pull over to the road, right? You want to pull over somewhere that is safe, right? Because you don't want to go ahead and pull over where like the shoulder, but at the same time you don't want to drive as far as your car can without a tire, right? So you pull over as fast as you can on a safe location. Put your emergency lights on, which is the flashers in the front and the back, right? So after that, obviously you want to get off, make sure everything's safe around you. Don't just get out of the car, make sure there's no cars coming around you, especially if you're on the freeway. So what you're gonna do next, you're gonna go ahead and look for the tire. In this case, we're gonna pretend it's this one that went out, right?
Yeah.
And so what we're gonna go ahead and do is, again, we're gonna go ahead and put your parking brake on. Obviously, put it in. Dude, I can't remember. Put it in parking and put on your brake, your handbrake. I mean, your emergency brake. So once you got that done, make sure to leave your flashers on because you want to make sure your cars can tell that your car is out of service. So what you do next? Obviously, you go and you inspect the tire, right? Oh, let's pretend it's flat. Oh my God, she's flat. Oh no, whatever. And so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go to the back of the car. Again, I'm not gonna go back there, but I actually already took the stuff out. So in your car, what you should have is one of these, which is a wheel jack, right? So this is what you're gonna use to obviously undo the lugs of the car. Second of all, what you need to have is one of these. Do you guys know what this is called right here?
A jack.
A jack. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I know Kimberly's changed the tire before. See, there you go, Kimberly. Right. So we got a jack right here. Right. So this is very important. Not every. Actually, I let one of my friends borrow my old one. He hasn't returned it back. So I have this one that I bought off of. What I buy it off? Or offer up for like. Oh, that's the thing too, guys. Don't buy a cheap jack because if that thing goes down, that's when you're pulling the car up. you're gonna wish you spend the extra $50 on the good one. So make sure you guys get a good one. Second of all, it's something that is not included in every car, but I think is important to have is jack stand, right? So what this does, so the thing is with these jacks is they're not really reliable, right? Sometimes, especially if you're on some like some road that doesn't really have good traction, it could either A, slide out as you're pulling the car up, or B, it'll, these things, again, this one's thankfully not that cheaply made. So hopefully with that should be good enough to lift the car up. But just in case, you always want to have your insurance and you're going to go ahead and put that underneath the car, which I'll show you guys how to do right now in a little bit. So as soon as you got your stuff, also this one right here requires a screwdriver to unloosen the spring. If you don't got a tire, you can always use your key, right? I always tell people this. You can always use your key and to twist this to tighten it, just in case if you don't have a flathead. Again, it has to be a flathead. Bless you, buddy. So anyways, what we're going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to actually change the tire. So let me see. All right. Again, make sure everything's safe around you. Make sure there's no cars coming. There's no cars coming. Good. You got your flashers on, right? So what we're going to do next is going to go ahead and I'm going to have to set this camera up, you guys. So I have a little DIY tripod here. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up. Oh, yeah. Also, if you guys ever have any trouble, what you should have in your car, always consult your auto manual, which, again, right here, it should show you. Mine does tell me. I mean, I don't need to know, but your car should have one, which, again, I don't know if it's the law or whatever, but you should have one because, again, like it'll give you a step-by-step just in case. So always consult that if you have no idea what you're doing. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and set this up right here. So, oops, what did I just do? There it is. Hold on, you guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to flip the camera around. Actually, let me, hold on, give me 1 second. There we go. There we go. Can you guys see that? All right. Hey, did that work? Yeah, it worked. Can you guys see? All right, nice. Sorry, it's going to be shaking a little bit. There we go. All right, cool. All right, you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and start the car change. Again, make sure there's no cars coming around. You don't want to be running around the road, especially if it's night. Give me 1 second, you guys. Let me grab the stuff. So here's the actual jack, and then we got the stand, right? So again, that's something that it's not exactly necessary, but I do recommend it, and you should have one in your car. Right. So first step. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and loosen the lugs, right? So that's going to be your next step. So unfortunately, people can be kind of mean, and so what they do is they'll steal people's tires. These newer cars, though, they have these things called keys, right? So this one's mine. So what this is, it has, I don't know if you guys can see, but it has a little star shape right there inside. So what it does is it's specifically made for my car. So what I would have to do Hold on, let me see if I can show you guys. So on one of these, sorry, my rims are all messed up. Let me see. So if you can see, we have your regular lugs right here, right? So these ones are regular. Hold on, can't really see because there you go. We got your regular ones, and you can see this one right here. That one is a star-shaped one. So that's the little starship right there is gonna fit in there. So see, it doesn't go in these, but in this one it goes in perfectly. So make sure that you have your key. If you do have it in your car, you most likely are gonna have a key, and make sure you do have it in your car because again, if you're stuck in the middle of the road and you're missing this piece, you're not even gonna be able to get your tire out. So you are gonna have to call AAA. But anyways, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and listen to this. So, oh yeah, so we're gonna use our jack, right? So our jack, this one is has 4 different sizes, which is what I really like about it. Also, what I like about it too is that it's really long. If you have a really small one, if you have a really small one, and you're not that strong, like this one right here, this one's really small. See, because you guys can, I don't know if you guys can see, you're gonna have a hard time pulling off the lugs. So I recommend to buy a big one. This one's like 16 inches, I think, on each side. So I'm gonna go ahead and loosen these lugs. So what you do is you look for your size. I think which one's mine? I think it's this one.
Hi.
So, what's up, Brian? So I'm gonna go ahead and put the key into its spot. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, and I'm gonna fit it in. Well, then I'm gonna twist it. Look at that. There we go. Okay, so there we go. So you want to make sure that it's off so you can twist it with your fingers. It's important, very important that you don't take them off completely. You guys know why? You guys know why you don't want to take off the lugs completely? Because when you go to lift the tire, you don't want that tire to come off as you're lifting it up, right? So you got to make sure that they're at least finger loose so you can unloosen them with your fingers, but not that loose so where the tire will come off as you're lifting the car. So also you want to go in a line. So I took this one off. I'm going to go the one across from it.
Right.
All right. The next one down. And if you guys have a hard time taking these off, what you can do is use your body weight. So what I would do is like you put your foot here, right? And I guarantee you with your weight, it should loosen them. Luckily, I'm not as weak as I thought I was. So let me see. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and check now that I can loosen them with my fingers. Again, not all the way. Yep, see, they're all kind of loose now. All right, so again, you guys don't take the lugs off completely yet, okay? Because again, once I go to lift the car, how do you say, the tire can come off and it can fall on your head. And again, I don't think you want that. So
question. So would I do the same thing because I have a Mustang 2018? Would I would do the same thing when I'm changing the wheel, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not up to date with exactly how the tires are now. This is my car is 2006, so but yeah, you would do the same thing too. So you would want to, again, you're most likely going to have a key like this, so you will need your key. And that's why, again, I recommend to have a big jack, because again, if in case if you can't take the you're not strong enough to pull it away, having a long, again, this one's the one that came with my car. It's really small and it's a lot harder. So again, I'd recommend a longer one. But yeah, it should be the same thing with all cars. All cars, same thing. Again, you might just have a different amount of lugs in your car or something.
Okay.
This is why I wish I was Jose, because that guy knows everything about this. All right, you guys. So once you got them off with your finger tight, right? So finger loose, that's when you can start lifting the car, okay? So I think this might be the most difficult part for a lot of people because it can be a little intimidating. I'm gonna have to show you guys how to Okay, so the thing with cars is, let me see, let me flip the camera around real quick. So the thing with cars is they all have what's called a body, the actual like body frame, main frame. So, because I mean, you don't want to go and put the jack like right underneath right here, because what? This is just plastic, right? You guys are going to damage your car. So you want to look for an area that is that's made out of steel, that's really hard like metal. So underneath my car, if I go down here, if you can see, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's this long frame that runs all the way up across my car. See, look. Oh, there it is. So this metal bar right here, and it's not right outside, it's right inside the car. So here's the outside. Go inside a little bit, and it's right here. And every car should have one of these body frames, right? One of these main frames. There's two on each side. There's one here and there's one on the other side. So this is exactly where you want to put the jack, right? Again, if you don't know, your car's manual should tell you exactly where to put it. But again, I know for my car, it's right here, the main frame. This is the body frame. That it's a long steel rod that runs all along my car, and so that's meant for. Again, that's what holds the car together, and that's the strongest part of your car that's going to be able to hold all that weight from the jack as it's being pulled up. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that up, you guys. Give me 1 second. So again, I don't recommend doing this. Again, I am on a slanted sidewalk, but again, I have to do this because my Wi-Fi dies out in the street for some reason. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the jack right underneath the frame. All right, there we go. What do I do with my? Oh, there it is. Let me get the screwdriver real quick. So again, everybody's because every car comes with its own jack that the car manufactures, and they are going to be a little different, but for the most part, they should all be similar. Again, if you have a hard time figuring out how to do it, consult your car's manual. So again, this one that I bought, I need to tighten it. I can go ahead and tighten it right here so that it doesn't fall on my head. And my jack stand. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead. Again, this is gonna be the hardest part. Let me see. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna have to put this bad boy back on the tripod. There we go. Oop. Okay, there we go. All right, guys, can you see that? Yeah, you guys can see that. Oh yeah, DIY. All right, guys. Oh, wait, what am I missing? I'm missing the handle. Oh my God. Give me 1 second, you guys. Where did I leave that handle?
The hero.
What's up?
I'm gonna let you guys go for today because I'm just ready to leave class, and I'll see you guys on Monday because not Monday, but Tuesday because I have to go to the doctor.
Oh yeah, for sure, buddy. Hey, thank you for joining in. We'll see you next time, okay, bud?
See you on Tuesday.
All right, bud. Hold on, you guys. I don't know where I left my handle. Oh, there it is. It's right outside my my trunk. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this process. Thankfully, I'm killing enough time right now. So my fear was it was gonna be too fast. So I'm trying to talk as much as I can. See if you guys can go back to sleep. All right, you guys. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and start lifting the car, which again I'm doing that by securely putting in the handle. I'm gonna raise it up just a little bit. Make sure that it's going. Oh, yep. See, look, I knew that was gonna happen. So what's happening right now is this jack stand is actually not working.
Oh man, that's jacked up.
It's going down by itself. See, aren't you glad you have a jack stand? See, again, like my jack is malfunctioning right now. So, but thankfully I have this. So I'm gonna try to do this as fast as I can. I'll get in the car to go down as it's in midair. All right, there we go. See? All right, so it's starting to go up. but I have to do this fast.
Good morning, guys.
What's up?
Hey, Jules.
All right, guys, it's going up. There it is.
I'm like, what's going on here?
Change the tire for you guys.
I'm confused.
A hero's showing us how to change a tire.
Okay.
Look at how you guys it's going up.
I was like,
Again, I have to do this kind of fast because the jack is malfunctioning. Oops.
I was like, this is it.
What'd you do? Just for fun?
It was just, just.
Go ahead and get this.
Good morning, Jules.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Let's root him on to pump
And
that
the
car
ball's
up,
like-
guys.
Pump that wheel. Pump that wheel.
You got it, hero.
A little bit more.
Good job.
Tricep.
Hi, Megan.
It's actually wow, this has never happened before. The bar's breaking.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I guess the jack must have is malfunctioning, but I almost got it.
It's jacked up, dude.
Giving me flashbacks to pumping the
You can do it,
the
put your
ramp
back
on the
into it.
buses.
Oh, I broke it.
No, you
oh
didn't.
my god. It's okay, guys. This is why we improvise. Surprisingly, it's staying up. Give me 1 second.
Oh my gosh.
Give me 1 second. We're problem solvers around here.
Nicole, did that give you flashbacks to like pumping the bus, the ramp on the bus?
Oh, I hate that thing.
Yes.
I can never figure it out, ever.
It's such a workout. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, give me like 2 seconds.
Yes, because
I'm over it. Can we just leave?
then
Yeah, Jules.
yes, because I was there.
See if this fits.
Because you were new?
I was there with
Yeah.
you.
Oh, I know. It's never fun, dude.
No.
Unpumping it, man.
That's why you want to have a backup plan, you guys.
Hey, look at you, hero.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
look.
There it is.
a little bit more. So I'm gonna go ahead and pump this all the way up. Except you don't want to go too high.
Hey, there's a little screw on there. If you tighten it, it'll stop it from going down.
There we go. I got it. Oh, you guys hear that? Yep. See, my jack malfunctioned, but I had that jack stand underneath, so that jack stand's gonna hold the car up until I get the tire off. See? Aren't you glad you listened to? Aren't you glad you listened to Hero?
Hey,
All
see
right.
that little screw on the bottom of your jack?
What's up, bud?
See the screw on your jack?
What screw?
There's a, right there where your pole is. See that little screw? Yeah,
The
go
bottom
down.
screw.
There's a screw.
On the bottom right.
Right? Go straight. Take your hand straight up. See that little silver piece? Is that a screw?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I already have it tightened all the way.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it just broke. I
okay.
From last time it was kind of doing this too, but it wasn't doing it that much. But I guess it just completely went out this time. So, but luckily I do have the jack stand underneath the car, so it's gonna hold it up until then. Yeah. See, that's why you gotta have a backup. There you go, guys. There it is. I'm gonna flip the camera a little bit around here like this. All right, there you go, guys. So again, like I said, you that's why I do recommend to have a jack stand, because again, if for some reason your jack gives out, you have that jack stand holding up the car. So always have one of those. I recommend at least one in each car. So now that I got the car up nice and off the ground,
Do you go potty?
we're gonna go ahead
Huh?
and loosen the lugs now. Right, so you should be able to do this with your fingers now, because again, you loosened it enough. See, look, the tire kind of wants to come off already, but thankfully for the lugs being on there, it's preventing the car from sliding off, right? So there we go. Let me do this real quick, you guys. So again, it's really important that you don't take the lugs off completely, because the tire will come off and it could possibly smash one of your fingers. And I don't think you guys want any smashed fingers. All right, guys, I'm getting them all off one at a time. I love how my whole neighborhood is watching me. What's up, everybody? He said this guy's talking to himself. Or Hero finally became full streamer, or what?
No.
All right, you guys. Almost got it. All right. See, coming off. Oh yeah, the tire wants to come off. See, without the lugs on there, as you're pulling the car up, that would have been all bad. That would have came off by itself. Hold on, I'm almost done, you guys. There we go. Got this one right here. One more. All right, you guys. Give me 1 second. Almost there. Oh, look at that. Tire wants to come off. There we go. Okay. I got them all off. Got all the lugs off. Make sure you don't lose those. Okay. Go ahead and take the tire off. And there it is. Yeah, I got new brakes, by the way. I know it looks a little, the rotors are a little off, but I just put new brakes in that thing. All right, you guys, so as soon as you got that off, you're gonna go ahead and get the spare. All right. Go ahead and get that spare. Here she is. Make sure that it's filled up. Make sure this thing's always filled up. Again, what would be the point of having a spare if that's flat too, right? So always make sure that your spare is nice and filled up, which again to this one is, because I know because I just used it a while ago. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and line up each of the lugs, the lug holes, into the actual lugs themselves. So this might be a little hard for some people that are not as strong, but the reason why, oh, I forgot to mention that too. The reason why I go so high up is it makes it a lot easier to connect the dots. Gonna go ahead and put that in as so. Line this bad boy up. There we go, right in there. All right, guys. So now we got the tire on there. What are we gonna do now? We're gonna go ahead and start putting the lugs in. And again, we want to do the same thing, but the other way around. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna tighten them by fingers only. Okay, you guys. You guys know the reason why you don't want to fully. You know, you guys don't want to fully tighten them out when it's up here. You guys know why?
Yes.
Who knows why? Who knows why you don't want to tighten up the lugs all the way and the car is up in the air like this?
Oil change.
What do you think might happen if I try to tighten them up here and I'm going like this and the car's in there? What do you think is gonna happen?
The car move.
The car's in the move, right? Cam, there it is. Oh yeah, you definitely changed the tire before.
I have not.
Let me see. So again, you want to just finger tie as hard as you can, okay, you guys? As hard as you can. And that should be enough. You know, it doesn't have to be too tight. I mean, I used to be paranoid that the tire was going to go off as because I've only had them finger tight, or I only tighten them with my body weight, but it's enough, you guys. Trust me, I've done this a lot, and until you get to a mechanic shop to get this to change it for you guys, they should be able to torque it enough for you guys. So for the meantime, finger tight should be good enough. All right, last one.
You have to go to the mechanic.
What's up?
You have to go to the mechanic.
Yeah, you take it to the mechanic and they'll go ahead and give you a new tire, right? Because the thing is that the reason why you want to go to a mechanic, because they have to get the rim off your car, change the tire. You can't do that at home. You need a specific machine for that. You don't go and you buy a whole tire. You don't buy a new rim. You just buy a new tire, unless you wreck your rim up too. But most cases, the rim should be fine. You just need a new tire. And so the mechanic is the person that has the machine that you should be able to do that for you. All right, you guys, there you go. See, I got it as finger tight as I can. Remember, only finger tight. Again, if I was to go and start trying to tighten up here, the car's going to move, right? It's going to start moving and possibly fall off the jack stand, right? So don't do it up here, just finger tight, okay? See, the car's still in the air. See, there's still space underneath. All right, guys, so it's up in the air. What are we going to do now? So since my jack malfunction, let me see, can I get the camera up here? I'm gonna have to redo it again. I'm gonna do it as quickly as possible I can. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, lift the car up, and take the jack stand off and let the car roll down by itself. Give me 1 second, you guys. Oh, I'm gonna run into that. Okay, so here we go again. Make sure it's underneath the car. There it is. Start lifting up. Yeah, and I know somebody suggested the tighten is up. It is all the way tightened. It's just that this thing's starting to give out. So that just means I'm gonna have to go and buy a new one. But hey, I'm glad I'm doing it right now and not when I'm in the middle of the road. But it's okay because I have that jack stand there to help me. Again, it's not, cars normally don't come with the jack stand. That's something you have to go buy out of your way. But trust me, it's worth the $15, $20 investment on each one. My dad would kill me if I didn't do it. You know, your parents bug you when you're a kid, you know, that all these things you need to do and you take it for granted, you know, or you don't want to pay attention. And then it happens to you. And guess what? Aren't you glad you pay attention to your family, to your elders, right?
Yeah.
You want to take their advice, right? Because they have more life experience than you probably do, right? All right, guys, so I'm almost there. I'm in the right spot. Again, I kind of went a little higher than usual, but again, that's very important because it helps the process. All right, so I'm gonna lift it up, and I'm gonna get that jack stand out of there. Check it out, you guys. There you go. Thanks, buddy. And since the jack's kind of broken, it's gonna go down by itself. So, but if you have a manual one, what you do is you go and you stick the screwdriver into the little loosener here. See, it's going down by itself already. I don't even got to do this. Which again, you kind of do want to let it go down by itself. Oh, there you go. I can hear it. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and release the car. There we go. You guys see that? Boom. Got him. Got him. There we go, guys. Success. All right. Give me 1 second, you guys. Move this out of the way.
So does he have to put the other tire back on now?
What's up? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually not gonna do that right now. Actually, what I'm gonna do after I'm done with you guys, I'm gonna go to my friend's shop and just have him because I do like to have it somewhat tightened. I mean, it's not necessary, but out of habit. And I have a friend that has like a shop, so I'm just gonna go take it to him and have him help me. I'm not gonna go ahead and do that for you guys right now because it would take all that work again.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to do that twice.
And there it is, you guys see. And as you can see, they're still kind of finger tight on there. I'm not gonna tighten them because again, I'm gonna have to remove this anyways. Well, actually, what am I saying? I have to take it to my friend's little shop. So again, when you're gonna go to, I don't know if I mentioned this to you. So when you go to tighten them, what you gotta do. So when you tighten one, you gotta tighten the one across from it. Okay, you guys, you don't just go in a circle. You don't tighten in a circle. Okay, you gotta go straight across. So if I tighten this one, I gotta go to the next one. If I go to this one, I gotta go to that one, right? And vice versa, right? You want to go like in a star kind of. So from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, from here to there, right?
You got a dog shield?
What's up, buddy?
You got a dog shield?
Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm over here trying to. What's up, bud? All right, you guys. That's pretty much it. I mean, again, I'm not gonna go. I'll go ahead and tighten it right now, but for the most part, that should be it. How do you say? Yeah. Again, like I said, and it just happened right now, and I'm kind of glad that it did. You do want to have one of these. Again, I recommend to have one of these things, one of these jack stands. To come in very, very helpful. And again, if you're in a situation where your jack gives out, if you're in a situation where your cat gives out, like mine did just right now, at least you'll have the jack underneath the car, right, to protect the car from falling on your head, right? Obviously, you don't want to die, right? So, again, just want to check everything around. Yep, everything's good to go, and that's pretty much it, you guys. That's how you change a tire. You guys have any questions?
Do you got a dog shield?
A what?
Dog shield.
A dog shield?
That is not a car. That is not a car company.
I don't think so.
Good job, Hero.
But anyways, want to inspect the car, make sure everything's good around you guys, and you should be good to go. I don't know if you guys need more questions. I'm over here sweating a bullet, you guys. What's up? Uh-huh.
I got a dog shield.
Ah.
It
Unfortunately,
saves a lot of money. It helps you
Right?
save money.
And there it is, you guys. Again, you guys, thank you guys again. I'm what was I gonna say? I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go to my buds right now, have him help me change the rest. But again, you guys, thank you guys for joining me today. Hope you guys learned something new. Remember, again, always when you're doing this, make sure that you are in a safe location, because again, a lot of the way the accidents happen is somebody would be on the side of the road, and then unfortunately, you could, especially if it's dark, you might get hit by a car. I mean, not saying you are going to, but make sure you pull over somewhere where it's safe and put your hazards on. Okay, put your hazards on.
It is.
And yeah, again, when you go to Tindy's, it's okay to use your body weight. That should be enough until it gets to the shop. Oh, also I've seen people that use their spare tire as their main tire for like ever. Don't do that, because that tire is really small. It's small because it's meant to fit in the back of your trunk. So if you go and you're using that spare tire as your actual tire, it's gonna give out.
And it's best to avoid the freeway and to not go over 55, right?
There you go. Right. Exactly. You want to go ahead.
It is fragile. It's the temporary fix.
Exactly. It's a very small tire compared to the other ones, right? That one's a little bigger. As you can see, there's a lot of spare room in between the tire and the car itself. So, because it's really small, again, it's meant just to go short distances, you guys. So as soon as that tire is done ski, as soon as you can, take it to a mechanic shop and get your tire changed. Because again, you don't want to be rolling around in your spare, because it's very dangerous and you could give out. So again, you guys, let me see. Am I missing anything else? No, that should be about it, you guys. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed that. A little something different, right, you guys? Again, I am no expert in cars, but I do know the basics. And I thank my dad all those times that he would scold me because, I didn't want to learn or anything, but I'm glad I do now. So
Expert.
Again, thank you guys for being here. Hopefully next time I'll show you guys how to do something else. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know, and I'll do my best.
Good job, Hero. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. And if not, I don't see you guys there. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And yeah, again, thank you guys for being here.
All righty. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys. Yeah, I got manly hands now. Look at
Little hands.
that. All right, guys. Oh yeah, perfect timing too.
Where's he going? Where's he going?
All right, guys. I got a class I have. So we'll see.
Hey, maybe
Hi guys.
Shannon or Jamin will show you guys how to do it on the bus next time.
That's way more work.
Ripping.
That's the only if you need to situation.
So we're gonna take the bus to Jay's Tires, and they're gonna show you.
Yes,
You're great. Thank you.
Can only imagine. All right, guys. Again, thank you guys for being here. We'll see you guys next time. Okay.
You guys at 2.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.